Hey everyone, I wanted to make a quick video in response to Charles Cornell's recent video about the Transformers theme, and this is a perfect example of why I think it is very important to understand the difference between time signature and meter, because this is going to help you be able to understand complex rhythms like this. There are several sections where Charles tries to change the meter with the music and try to follow along, but because he's trying to stick with a set meter and not be flexible between multiple, he ends up getting off and getting lost.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man. So here's another question. Would this have been simpler to write as a bar of 4 and a bar of 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You could write it like this, and it would look a little different and maybe a little bit clearer. I've seen it written in like 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, ba da ba da ba da ba da, which is technically fine. That works. That's correct, because this would be like 1, 2, da, It's really just about what makes the most sense to you, what's going to make the most sense to the musicians that are playing.
Now, I will agree that his added 16th note that he shows, I'm going to have an added 8th note in my transcription. You'll see why in a second. I fully agree that that actually does happen, and I'm not sure why it happens either. However, when he's talking about how to make this easily readable, I think this version here that I've got is much more easily readable. And I'm going to go through it. I'm going to count all the beats. You tell me, does this make it incredibly easy to follow along with the rhythm, or not? Maybe one of his ways is better. I would love to hear your thoughts, but I think this way that I have here is much more followable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, there are several sections where they do deviate from the tempo, and I think this was done without a click track, which explains some of the wonkiness. And maybe this was actually written in a weirder way than what I've got here, where it should have been pretty straightforward. But as you can see, I couldn't really count exactly where they were just because everything kind of got phased a little bit. That could be an editing thing, that could be something else. However, what I've got here, minus that 1/8 bar, I think definitely makes a lot more sense than whatever Charles was trying to do, and he kept getting off with his method. So let me know, does this make a little bit more sense to you or not? I'd love to hear it from you down below.